Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are around the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe and in America, Canada, Australia, in Europe, or any part of the world you are, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to Friday afternoon edition. Thank God it's Friday. I know you guys are really enjoying yourself. It is hot Friday afternoon to you all in Africa and in Europe right now. But you see, dear friend, a lot to talk about this very hour. We have so much to talk about, and we are starting quickly on what has been said on BBC Radio. BBC Radio's Sheffield reporter made a statement on Chelsea player that is on loan. Yes, Alpha Gilchrist. You see, earlier today we were speaking about Chelsea defense, and it made me to go back and try to find out our defenders that are on loan. Which one can we recall back in January? Which our defenders can Chelsea actually cover that can fit into the current system? And I discovered, which I brought up earlier today, Trevor Chalobah is one, because I don't see any big difference. I don't see how the Sassy is, how somebody can tell me that the Sassy is far much better than Chalobah, academy product. And I don't see how anybody can convince me that Badeshele is better than Trevor Chalobah. No. But right now, in my search, I realized that even BBC Radio Sheffield reporter made a statement on Alpha Gilchrist, another academy product, a defender for that matter. Alpha Gilchrist, this is what he said. What is clear is that Gilchrist absolutely loves defending. Alpha Gilchrist absolutely loves defending. He thrives, he thrives on a tackle. Alpha Gilchrist thrives on a tackle, a header, a block, and he celebrates a good piece of defending just as much as a striker will celebrate a goal. Gilchrist loves to celebrate good defending as much as a striker loves to celebrate a goal. Whenever he made a good tackle, a good header, he celebrates as if he scored a goal, like a striker will score a goal. We've seen Alfred Gilchrist coming on under Pochettino and scoring a wonderful goal. We celebrated it. We gave him out and we went in and bought. You see, Gilchrist's space, concentration and positioning regularly puts him in the right place to do his job. And the fans have really taken to him for all this. The fans have really taken him for all this. He's doing great, yet Chelsea defense is in shambles. Well, I will not waste my time, so I'll be rushing this issue. Now, on Sunday, it's going to be Manchester United Chelsea. Sunday, Manchester United Chelsea, and I'm here to give updates on that. Our coach has spoken, and before I go into that, you see, here is everything you need to know as Chelsea look to take on Ruben Amorim's Manchester United on Sunday. Well, we are going away. Location is Old Trafford. Kick-off time, if you are around Europe, is 4:30 p.m. and it's Sunday, 3rd of November. Now, the referee that will be at the center of the activity, center of the game, Robert Jones, and he'll be assisted by Libet and then Niall Davis. The fourth official will be Tom Bramall. In the VAR room, Michael Salisbury. We know him, Michael Salisbury. Assistant VAR, Nick Hampton. So as you can see right there on your screen, those are the officials that will be in charge of Chelsea's game, or Manchester United Chelsea on Sunday. What are your expectations? Do you think with this referee? For me, it's not a big deal. I know him very well. Even the VAR room official, Michael Salisbury, is also another nice man. Yeah, Robert Jones is not a bad referee. I just pray that you have a good day. That you have a good day. You see, one interesting thing you also need to note on the Sunday's game against Manchester United, Jadon Sancho is ineligible. Jadon Sancho, who is on loan from Manchester United to Chelsea is ineligible based on the fact that he cannot play against his mother club. We've not bought him outrightly. He's just on loan with Chelsea. And so he cannot play against his mother club. Chelsea are expected to make a lot of changes to the team that lost to Newcastle on Wednesday night, with all Maresca's big hitters set to make a comeback. Yes. But then, Jadon Sancho is not expected in a lineup. Therefore, it's going to be either Mykhailo Mudryk or Pedro Neto. One of those. I'm not giving my team prediction right now. I normally brings that out 3 hours to the game, right? Great. So that is it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, before we go to all that the coach has to say, quickly, UEFA President Alexander Kaferin made a statement on the Balon d'Or controversy. Many have said Vinicius Junior deserved to win the award. Others also have the opinion that no. His character, his behavior on the field of play, he doesn't deserve the award. Dear friends, Alexander Kaferin, UEFA president, this is what he had to say. He said they should review Vinicius' season themselves. That is, the people who think that Vinicius deserves the award, they should review Vinicius' season themselves to see what he does with referees, players, and fans in every match. A holding midfielder who hasn't lost in 72 matches, created more goals than Vinicius, and scored 12 goals. That is Rodri. And many are complaining. And the fact remains, if this review is to be done, you will notice, you will see it clearly. What Vinicius does with players on the pitch of play, fighting, with the referees fighting, even with fans. And remember, the award is an individual award. It's not just about playing. Your character, your attitude also matters. Rodri, I've seen some few pictures where Rodri, got angry and reacted. But you ask yourself, how many times? Even Messi gets angry and reacts on the field of play. Ronaldo gets angry and reacts on the field of play. Every player gets angry, and the man out of it, the animal in them will come out. But Vinicius Junior's own is just too much. Go back and watch every of Real Madrid's play. If he scores a goal, you rush to the opposition fans to tease them and create a problem. Against an opponent, against the referee, I have seen it over and over. And as a matter of fact, I personally, I will never vote for him as the Balon d'Or. What example are we setting? What kind of role model? Rodri, I've seen a picture of him reacting. Yes, every footballer does so. If Vinicius Junior wants to win this award, then his managers, people who are managing, they need to talk to him. Attitude, character matters a lot in the field of play. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruben Amorim confirmed Manchester United head coach. Yes, Ruben Amorim has been confirmed by Manchester United themselves as their new head coach. Ruben Amorim will be taking over just before the international break, but he will start official work, I believe, during the international break. Yes. First time Manchester United has appointed a head coach rather than a manager. It's the first time United have appointed a head coach instead of a manager. Amorim does not have a recruitment veto. He has no power over recruitment, just like Enzo Maresca. He is notably different profile from former Manchester United bosses. But his arrival also reflects the evolution of Manchester United football structure. That is the way many football clubs are going right now. Most of the football clubs now, they are opting to appoint a head coach instead of a manager, like Chelsea has just done. Now, I'll tell you what. Does Amorim have a fixed playing philosophy? I would say no. He doesn't have a fixed playing philosophy. What Amorim has is Jose Mourinho's style, principles. Amorim has principles, solid principles, just like Pochettino has, or Pochettino does, and Jose Mourinho. There is a difference between philosophy and principle. Amorim is an interesting choice by Manchester United at this point in time, when most big clubs are going for managers that have built relatable philosophies. Many clubs this time around, as they appoint head coach, not a manager, they make sure that that head coach is a coach of philosophy, not a principled head coach. And Amorim is not a philosophy type. He's not a philosophical type. He's a principle type. Now, the thing with managers who have a base, or who have based their football on principles, the thing with managers that have based their football on principles than philosophy is that they usually leave the club, leaving the club in a confused state about the way forward. Manager with principle, they usually leave the club in a confused state. Yes, about the way forward. Because players are bought in their own image, their style of play, not the philosophy of the club. Or you want to play tic-tac football. Chelsea, we want to play tic-tac football. Like we know, Manchester United, a lot of passing and pressing. Yes, that is their philosophy, tic-tac. That is what Arteta tried to implement in Arsenal. It's not working. Now he switched to Mourinho's style of football. Score one goal, defend. And sometimes, if you don't have the players to defend very well, you lose. You end up losing. That is what affected him in the last 2 games. But you see, Amorim, he is a principle type, and that is where I'm surprised. You can't easily figure out the manager that will replace them. Managers of principle, they leave the club in a confused state, and you cannot easily figure out the manager that will replace them and retain the same playing styles or structure. If Manchester United wants to get any joy from this appointment, they will need to go long term with him. Oh yes. Good thing for them is managers based on principles galvanize the team a lot quicker. Managers with principles galvanize the team a lot quicker. Jose will come in a year 2, he will give you trophies. Antonio Conte, manager with principle, he will come in a year or 2, he will give you trophies. Those are managers with principle, not philosophy. Philosophy takes time to develop, to build, to instill in the players. So the good thing for them is this manager coming in with the principle can galvanize the team a lot quicker than the philosophical managers who need a lot of time to teach players their playing style. Enzo Maresca, we are teaching philosophy and it's going to take a lot of time. And listen, we are still going to be buying more players. He's still trying all these players. Trust me, next summer we are still going to sell more of the players that we bought and buy new ones. Because some of the players might not fit into the philosophy. He's trying all of them. It is what it is, dear friends. Now let's get back to our head coach, Chelsea. The press conference that took place a few minutes ago. Enzo Maresca speaking, he spoke about many things. As we speak, he made very clear, no injury situation. The only player that is absent from Chelsea's entire squad, or that will not, no matter what, get involved in the game against Manchester United as we speak, is Jadon Sancho. Because Manchester United is his mother club. He's just on loan. He spoke about a lot of things. Now quickly, Enzo Maresca on Cole Palmer. Can he produce against Manchester United? He was asked. He said, I hope so. He's going to play. Cole is doing very good all the time. If we expect 20 goals and 20 assists a game, it's probably wrong because we don't need to put the pressure on his shoulders. We don't need to put the pressure on Cole Palmer's shoulders. So therefore, we shouldn't expect 20 goals this season. Neither should we expect 20 assists. I got him perfectly. He's right. Maresca on the team news. They are all available apart from Jadon. He has been ill in the last days. And it's not just that. It is just simply because he is under contract with Manchester United. He's only on loan with Chelsea. On Enzo Fernandez, why he left him out of the Premier League squad, making him to play in the Conference League and the EFL Cup. So the reason he isn't playing in the Premier League is because I made a different decision. He said he made a different decision on Enzo Fernandez. And my confidence is 100% with Enzo Fernandez. Dear friend, but I'll prove to you that that decision he's made is not just a normal decision. It's because Enzo Fernandez doesn't fit into what the style he's playing. I'll show you why. Enzo Maresca on Malo Gusto's role. The role that Enzo Fernandez is supposed to be playing to bring in physicality in that midfield at that left side of the attack, that is what Malo Gusto is playing currently. Listen to him. The reason why Malo Gusto is playing the role he's playing up the field is because, first of all, with Malo there playing as number 10. Listen, with Malo, a defender, left back, playing there as number 10, we can create and cause problems for the opponent. Malo is helping us with process. He's playing everywhere. Malo is doing well, and he's going to continue doing that way. It's not yet over yet. Just follow me. I'll prove you something. Maresca, he said the lack of physicality in midfield doesn't mean that we can't play with Joao Felix and Cole Palmer in the pocket. Soon, for sure, we are going to see Joao and Cole Palmer together in the pocket. The pocket is where Malo Gusto is currently playing, alongside Cole Palmer. For you to know, there is something that Enzo Maresca, our head coach, wants in the pocket: physicality. Cole Palmer is not a physical kind of player, and our head coach wants a player of physicality in that area. That is the only reason why he's making use of Malo Gusto in that area, inverting him from the left back. Dear friend, let's move on. I'm trying to prove you a point. Enzo Maresca on why Romeo Lavia and Moise Casado work well together. This is what he said. It's a matter of balance. Romeo and Moy gives us physicality and strength in the middle. Before, it used to be Enzo Fernandez and Moise Casado. Now, if he's now pointing out that Romeo and Moy gives us physicality and strength in the middle, it simply means that Enzo Fernandez doesn't give that physicality that Romeo Lavia gives. You get it? If you don't get it, forget it. He said, and this is also the reason why we have found the option for Malo Gusto in the pocket. When we play with Enzo, it has to be one of Romeo or Moy. That's Moise Casado. And we struggle in the middle with physicality. It is finished with Enzo Fernandez. When it comes to the EPL, unless there is an injury to Romeo Lavia or Moise Casado, that we're going to see Enzo Fernandez playing the same role. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is done with Enzo Fernandez. Romeo Lavia brings physicality alongside Moise Casado. In the pocket area, where we used to see Enzo Fernandez mostly, he now inverted Malo Gusto for the same reason. Dear friends, enough for now. I should be back with more exclusives. But quickly, some shout out, 2 or 3 shout out, then I'll let you go. Odnayo says, good day, Mr. Selo. My name is Odnayo Ojo from Lagos, Nigeria. I have said it before in countless times, and I will still maintain my stand that the Sassi and Badashile will never be relied on as central defenders at Chelsea. In fact, both of them were playing together at Monaco. I would prefer Chalobah any day, any time over the two of them. I don't know why coaches always flirt with the two of them. They are too slow and heavy. On goalkeeper, Petrovic was let go because he doesn't use leg or can't play from the back, which is a blatant lie. However, a goalkeeper is good when he has a reliable defenders. As good as Onana is, he has faced a lot of chances because he has no reliable defenders. Chelsea don't need to go for goalkeeper again, but they should rather go for a reliable central defenders that can get us goals in all ways and can defend very well in not later than January 2025 before we can start competing for top 4 position. You can't say it better than this. You've said it all. Odunayo Ojo from Lagos, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there. Even though your message is long, that is why I cannot read more than 2 more, dear friend. Defenders fault, Badashile and Disasi are disaster. They need to be sold as soon as possible. Call back Chaloba, coming from Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq. My good friend, been a long time. Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq, big shout out to you out there. Big shout out to you, Odunayo Ojo from Lagos. I love you guys. The last one before I let you guys go. Mr. Sellon, for me, I prefer Jorgensen ahead of Sanchez because Sanchez play with a better defense. Sanchez play with a better defense, but he keeps making mistakes. Yeah, Sanchez plays with a good defense. That is in the EPL. Levi Colwell, Wesley Fofana, they are far better than Chaloba and Badashile, yeah? But yet Sanchez keep making difference. I got your point clearly. But he keeps making mistakes. Jenkinson plays against average defenders. So let not judge him yet. I'm Yongu Geoffrey watching from Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. Big shout out to you, my brother. Yongu Geoffrey from Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. Let me just say this one last before I go. I said to be honest, but the Shelley, Disasi, and Tosin are far from Fofana and Cowell partnership. Anyway, big shout out to you guys all out there. And my brother Chris Williams, also from Nigeria. Big shout out to you guys all out. I'll see you all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.